Let me ask you something. What would happen if toothpaste disappeared tomorrow? No minty foam, no toothbrush, no fresh breath, no clean feeling, just your mouth, sticky, dry, and smelling terrible all day long. Sounds disgusting, right? Now imagine this isn't for one day, not 1 week, but your entire life. Because for thousands of years, toothpaste didn't exist. Not for kings, not for warriors, not for rich people. For most of human history, nobody truly cleaned their teeth, and life was painful, very painful. Before we go deeper into this strange history, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy learning real stories like this while improving your English. Because every week, we uncover the hidden past of everyday things you use without thinking. Now, let's travel back in time. Long before modern bathrooms, before plastic toothbrushes, before minty gels and shiny smiles, people simply lived with dirty mouths. After every meal, tiny pieces of food stayed trapped between their teeth. Meat, bread, grains, slowly rotting, bacteria growing, hour by hour, day by day. Teeth turned yellow, then brown, then black. Gums swelled, blood appeared while eating, and the smell was something you can't even imagine. Bad breath wasn't embarrassing back then. It was normal, because everyone smelled the same. But the worst part wasn't the smell, it was the pain. Toothaches were one of the most feared pains in the ancient world. Sharp, constant, unbearable. There were no dentists, no medicine, no treatment. If your tooth got infected, the only solution was simple and terrifying. Someone held you down and pulled it out. No anesthesia, just force and screams. Even young adults lost most of their teeth before the age of 30. Archaeologists have found ancient skulls with deep holes, broken teeth, and severe infections. Some people couldn't even chew properly. Imagine trying to survive, hunt, work, or fight with half your teeth missing, all because humans didn't yet know something simple. Clean teeth save lives. But here's where the story changes, because humans are curious, and one day, someone noticed something strange. After chewing on a certain tree stick, their teeth felt smoother, cleaner, less painful. It wasn't toothpaste, not even close, but it was the first tiny step towards something bigger, toward brushing, toward cleaning, toward modern smiles. And what they tried next might shock you. Burnt bones, crushed shells, charcoal powder, things you would never put in your mouth today. But for them, it was the beginning of toothpaste. For thousands of years, people lived with dirty teeth. Pain was normal. Bad breath was normal. Losing teeth was normal. But humans are stubborn. We don't accept problems easily. We experiment. We try strange things. And sometimes, those strange things change history. One day, someone noticed something small. After chewing on a thin tree twig, their teeth felt different. Not clean exactly, but smoother, less sticky. The rough wood scraped away tiny pieces of food. It was the first time someone cleaned their teeth on purpose. Soon, others copied the idea. They broke small sticks from trees, chewed the ends until they became soft like tiny brushes. Then they rubbed them across their teeth. These were the world's first toothbrushes. Simple, natural, just wood. But it worked. In ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia, people began carrying these chewing sticks everywhere. Some even added herbs for smell. For the first time, breath became a little fresher. But humans wanted better, so they tried powders, lots of powders. And this is where things get strange, very strange. They crushed burnt bones into dust. They ground oyster shells into sharp powder. They used sand, salt, charcoal, even ashes from the fire. Then they rubbed those powders on their teeth with their fingers. It scraped away stains,
but it also scratched the enamel. Sometimes it hurt more than it helped. Still, they believed it was worth it because pain for a few seconds was better than a rotten tooth. In ancient Rome, people mixed charcoal with crushed bark and salt. In China, herbs, ginseng, and mint leaves were added for better smell. Some mixtures tasted awful, some were bitter, some were almost unbearable. But slowly, people understood something important. Cleaning teeth reduced pain. Cleaning teeth reduced smell. Cleaning teeth helped them live longer. They didn't know about bacteria, they didn't know about germs, but they knew one simple truth. Dirty teeth meant trouble. So even with bones, ash, and sand, they kept trying. Every generation improved a little. Every experiment brought them closer to something better, something softer, something safer, something that wouldn't scratch their teeth like stones. They didn't know it yet, but they were getting closer to the first real toothpaste, and what came next would completely change the taste of history, because someone had a new idea. Not powder, not sticks, but a paste.
By now, humans had learned something important. Rubbing sticks helped. Powders helped, but they were rough, too rough. Charcoal scratched teeth. Salt burned the gums. Crushed shells felt like sandpaper. Yes, teeth looked cleaner, but sometimes they hurt even more. People wanted something better, something softer, something safer. And slowly, that's when the idea changed. Instead of dry powders, what if they mixed them with water? One day, someone poured a little water into the powder, stirred it, and the dust turned into mud, a thick, smooth paste. It spread easily on the teeth. It didn't fly into the air. It didn't scratch as much. It felt gentler. For the first time, cleaning teeth didn't feel like punishment. It felt comfortable. And just like that, the world's first toothpaste was born. In ancient Egypt, people mixed crushed rock salt, mint leaves, and dried flowers. They added water, sometimes even honey, not only to clean, but to improve the taste, because, let's be honest, charcoal doesn't taste very nice. Fresh herbs did. In Rome, citizens created their own recipes: charcoal, powdered bones, bark, salt, mixed into thick pastes. Some wealthy families even added spices. For them, clean teeth became part of beauty, part of status. A clean smile meant you were healthy, disciplined, civilized. And far away in China, herbal medicine influenced everything. People added ginseng, mint, and special roots. Their pastes smelled fresh, almost sweet. For the first time in history, breath didn't just smell less bad, it smelled good. Imagine that moment. After thousands of years, someone finally cleaned their teeth and their mouth felt fresh, cool, comfortable. It must have felt magical. But these early toothpastes still had problems. Some were too salty, some too bitter, some still damaged enamel, and they didn't foam, not like today. No bubbles, no mint explosion, just thick mud. Still, it was progress, huge progress, from sticks to powders to paste. Step by step, humanity was getting closer, closer to the toothpaste you squeeze from a tube every morning. But the biggest change was still coming, because soon science would enter the story. Doctors, dentists, factories, and a small metal tube that would change bathrooms forever. For thousands of years, humans tried everything: sticks, charcoal, bones, salt, herbs, mud-like pastes. Some helped, some hurt. But slowly, very slowly, people understood one simple truth. Clean teeth meant less pain, less infection, longer life. And then, something new entered the story. Science. Not guesses, not superstition, real knowledge. In the 1800s,
doctors finally discovered bacteria, tiny invisible creatures living inside the mouth, eating leftover food, destroying teeth, causing disease. For the first time, tooth problems had an explanation. It wasn't bad luck, it wasn't angry spirits, it was germs. And if germs were the problem, cleaning was the solution. Dentists began creating safer formulas. No more crushed shells, no more sharp sand. Instead, fine chalk, gentle powders, soap-based cleaners, mint oils for freshness. Suddenly, toothpaste didn't just clean, it smelled good, it tasted good. People actually enjoyed brushing. But there was still one problem. These pastes were stored in jars, messy, wet, hard to carry, until one small invention changed everything. A collapsible metal tube, inspired by paint tubes. Simple, portable, clean. You squeeze, paste comes out. Perfect every time. In 1892, the first modern toothpaste tube appeared. And just like that, brushing became easy, cheap, available to everyone. Factories began producing toothpaste in huge amounts. Stores sold it everywhere. Homes placed it beside sinks. Children learned to brush every morning, every night. Something that once belonged to kings and healers was now in every house. And the results were incredible. Fewer infections, stronger teeth, longer lives, healthier smiles, all from one small habit, 2 minutes a day. Think about that. From chewing sticks in the forest, to charcoal powder, to muddy paste and clay bowls, to the minty foam you use today. Thousands of years of experiments, mistakes, and discoveries just so you can squeeze a little paste onto a brush and smile with confidence. Funny, isn't it? Something so small changed human history forever. So next time you brush your teeth tonight, remember, you're holding thousands of years of history in your hand. If you enjoyed this story and want more hidden histories of everyday things, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for the next journey